CPC Part 3. In this part, we will see the first schedule, order 1 to 7. As you know, CPC have 51 orders. So we have to give minimum 5 parts to cover these orders. So in first part, we will cover order 1 to 7. So let's start. Order 1, parties to suits. Rule 1. Here is not section, here is a rules. Parties to suits, rule 1. Who may be joined as a plaintiffs. 2. Power of court to order separate trial. 3. Who may be joined as a defendants. 3A. Power to order separate trials where joinder of defendant may be embarrassed or delay trial. 4. Court may give judgment for or against one or more of joint parties. 5. Defendant need not be interested in all the relief claimed. 6. Joinder of parties liable on same contract. 7. When plaintiff is doubt from whom redress is to be sought. 8. One person may sue or defend on behalf of all in the same interest. 8A. Power of court to permit a person or body of persons to present opinion or to take part in the proceedings. 9. Misjoinder and non-joinder. Rule 10. Suit in the name of wrong plaintiff. Court may strike out or add parties where dependent added plaint to be amended. 10A. Power of court to request any pleader to address it. Rule 11. Conduct of suit. 12. Appearance of one of several plaintiffs or defendant for others. 13. Objections as to non-joinder or misjoinder. Order 2. Frame of suit. Rule 1. Frame of suit. 2. Suit to include the whole claim. Relinquishment of part of claim. Omission to sue for one of several reliefs. 3. Joinder of cause of action. 4. Only certain claims to be joined for recovery of immobile property. 5. Claims by or against executor, administrator, or heir. 6. Power of court to order separate trials. 7. Objections as to misjoinder. Order 3. Recognized agent and pleaders. Rule 1. Appearances, etc. may be in person by recognized agent or by pleader. 2. Recognized agents. Rule 3. Service of process on recognized agent. 4. Appointment of a pleader. 5. Service of procedure on pleader. 6. Agent to accept service. Appointment to be in writing and to be filed in court. Order 4. Institution of suits. Only 2 orders are in this, or rule. Only 2 rules are in this order. 4. Institution of suits. Rule 1. Suit to be commenced by plaintiff. And 2. Registered of suits. Order 5. Issue and service of summons. Issue of summons. Rule 1. Summons. 2. Copy of plaint annexed to summons. 3. Court may order defendant or plaintiff to appear in person. 4. No party to be ordered to appear in person unless resident within certain limits. 5. Summons to be either to be settled issues or for final disposal. 6. Fixing day for appearance of defendant. 7. Summons to order defendant to produce document relied on by him. 8. On issue of summons for final disposal, defendant to be directed to produce his witnesses. Service of summons. 9. Delivery of summons by court. 9A. Summons given to the plaintiff for service. Rule 10. Mode of service. 11. Service on several defendants. 12. Service to be on defendant in person when practicable or on his agent. 13. Service on agent by whom defendant carried on business. 14. Service on agent in charge. Service on agent in charge in suit for immovable property. 15. Where service may be on an adult member of defendant's family. 16. Persons served to sign acknowledgement. Rule 17. Procedure when defendant refuses to accept service or cannot be found. Rule 18. Endorsement of time and manner of service. 19. Examination of service officer. 19A omitted. 20. Substituted service. Effect of substituted service, where service substituted, time for appearance to be fixed. 20A repealed. 21. Service of summons where defendant resides within jurisdiction of another court. 22. Service within presidency towns of summons issued by court outside. 23. Duty of court to which summons is sent. Rule 24. Service on defendant in person. Rule 24. Service on defendant in prison. 25. Service where defendant reside out of India and not on agent, has no agent. Service where defendant resides out of India and has no agent. This is rule 25. Now rule 26. Service in country, territory through political agent or court. 26A. Summonses to be sent to officers to foreign countries. 27. Service on civil public officer or on servant of railway company or local authority. 28. Service on soldier, sailor or airman. 29. Duty of person to whom summons is delivered or sent for service. 30. Substitution of letter for summons. Order 6. Pleading generally. Rule 1. Pleading. Rule 2. Pleading to state material fact and not evidence. 3. Forms of pleadings. 4. Particulars to be given where necessary. Rule 5. Omitted. 6. Condition precedent. 7. Departure. 8. Denial of contract. 9. Effect of document to be stated. 10. Malice, knowledge, etc. 11. Notice. 12. Implied contact or relation. 13. Presumptions of law. 14. Pleadings to be signed. 14A. Address for service of notice. 15. Verification of pleadings. 16. Striking out pleadings. 17. Amendment of pleadings. 18. Failure to amend after order. Now, order 7. Plaint. Rule 1. Particulars to be contained in plaint. 2. In money suits. 3. Where the subject matter of the suit is immovable property. 4. When plaintiff sue as representative. 5. Defendant's interest and liability to be shown. 6. Grounds of exception from limitation law. 7. Relief to be specifically stated. 8. Relief founded on separate grounds. 9. Procedure on admitting plaint. 10. Return of plaint. Procedure on returning plaint. Rule 10A. Power of court to fix a date of appearance in the court where plaint is to be filed after its return. 10B. Power of appellate court to transfer suit to the proper court. Rule 11. Rejection of plaint. Rule 12. Procedure on rejecting plaint. 13. Where rejection of plaint does not preclude presentation of fresh plaint. Documents relied on in plaint. Rule 14. Production of document on which plaintiff sues or relies. 15. Omitted. 16. Suits on lost negotiable instruments. 17. Production of shop books. Original entry to be marked and written. And Rule 18 omitted. Friend, this is part 3 of BNSS. Sorry, CPC. Apology for wrong pronunciation. And we'll see part 4 in next video. Thank you.